A people without knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. I have no desire to take all black people back to Africa. There are some black people who is no good here and will likewise be no good there. Liberate the minds of men, and you ultimately will liberate the bodies of men. With confidence, you have won before you have started. Our family, Marcus Garvey. Hello, you all. Welcome back to my channel, Rooted in Royalty, honey. It's your girl Diamond, and I just come on to talk with you all very briefly about this here subject. Stop just saying you are going to Africa and make it happen. So, you all, I want to encourage our sisters and brothers that's preparing to relocate to Africa, and also congratulate our sisters and brothers that already made it. Congratulations. We want to be like you, honey. We gonna be like you, some of us. So anyway, congratulations to you all that have made it, honey. I am so excited for you all, and congratulations in advance to you all that's going to make it for real. Okay, so let me talk to the ones first that's just talking. Stop all of that talking about you want to go to Africa, and you going in 15 years and this and that, this and that. Honey, tomorrow is not promised. Today is not neither. The way that is going over here in the States, we, honey, we are not sure what will be happening in 15 years. So I feel like people have paved the way. Our sisters and brothers that have already made it to the continent have paved the way for us. So they have shown us, they let us know, show us that they're safe, they're doing big things, they're enjoying themselves or whatever, and there is a life in the motherland. So we do not have no reason nowadays to fear. We have to cast down fear, honey. We have to trust the Most High God, and we have to trust our ancestors, honey. They pulling at us, and by the way, they never die. We never die, honey. We multiply. So our ancestors pulling at us, and the Most High is pulling at us and pushing us to return. Some of us has been awakened, called to this thing, honey. Everybody is not asleep, you know? And so there is a nice amount of African Americans, black Africans, or African diaspora, whatever, whoever you want to call us, that have already returned to the motherland, and some of them been living there for a very long time. So all of this fear that some of you all have, you all need to cast that thing down, honey, and start preparing. That is the key. We have to prepare. So I can encourage you all, because I'm walking in this thing, baby. I'm walking. So I am well prepared, because the thing is, when you do research, when you do your research, you should know what to do and what not to do. Honey, our sisters and brothers lay it out clear, many of them, on what to do and what not to do. They even make videos on bad mistakes I made when I went to Africa or came to Africa, what not to do, what I like, what I dislike. They do videos all the time. So if you spend enough time in these YouTube streets, like I do, you should already know what to do and what not to do. And one thing we can see is that we have to save like crazy, okay? So if that calls for us having to roommate with somebody, you got to do what you got to do. Because if you serious about that thing and you know that you about to return for real, you would not have a problem making certain sacrifices. So I feel like it just do not make sense. And you all let me know what you think in the comment section. I feel like it do not make sense for us to prepare to return to the motherland, and we living in certain places with so many bills, so many overhead, and we just overtaken with bills when we trying to save and we trying to prepare. Honey. I don't care if you have to sleep in your truck, your car. Do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, honey. But of course, the legal way. We got to do what we have to do the legal way. So if you have to stay with a family member or a friend or whoever, somebody like minded, that ain't working with all that negative energy, then do that. Stay with them so you can free up your money. And then another thing, we have to have a plan, people. We have to prepare to go over and create some jobs. So we can go over, as we can see, because they making it plain and letting us know that the employment rate is not all that great. So do not come looking for a job, So we see that. So if you get all this information and then you go to Africa looking for a job anyway, something ain't right with you. So we should get ourselves in position to go create jobs so we can take care of ourselves, and also we can help our sisters and brothers on the continent so we can create jobs for ourselves and for them. Because I feel like, true, we go to the motherland and we take care of ourselves, but when you create jobs, you should not be selfish. So many people say they going to the motherland to make a difference. They going to build. They going to do this and that. That's how we build, when we help our sisters and brothers. So let's go and create some jobs. So we should plan all of that out, you all, before we get there. So when we get there, the next step we will have to do is execute. We get there, hit the ground, do our groundwork or whatever, and then execute. And the Most High will be with us, honey. When we use our faith, the Most High God will be with us. Our ancestors will be with us, and everything will work out. Now, from the looks of it, everything is not going to be perfect. Everything is not going to be so easy, but with the strength within and from on high, we should muscle up the strength to endure whatever. Honey, we are some very strong people, period. So we should be used to hard times anyway. We should be used to the struggle. So when we go to the motherland and feel a little struggle, honey, we should be able to weather that thing and just go ahead and overcome whatever obstacle come our way. We should go ahead and just overcome, because we are people of strength, you all. So I want to encourage you all, the ones that's preparing as well. Let's make this thing happen. Let's stop just talking. Somebody, we want to go to Africa and we're going in 15 years. Honey, honey. I am going in 15 days. So let's go ahead and go, honey. Tomorrow, 15 years is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Hell. So let's stop all this 2 decades before we go to Africa. The time is now. Our ancestors said, child, get up and move right now, honey. So it's time to move. And I am so grateful, honey. I have connected, I would say, African friends, but we are more than friends. We are family, honey. I might be your auntie. So I have connected with some African family, and I feel so good because that gap that gap is being bridged. And so we should focus on that as well. We know everybody won't be accepting or whatever, but some people are, and we have to find those people, connect, and help each other and do our thing, honey. So I am so excited about this journey, you all, that's ahead and that's coming soon. And so I told my African family, my African fam, I said, honey, you all will see me on video. When I get there, I will be kissing the ground. Yes, I will, honey. Watch. You all gonna be like, she said she was gonna kiss that ground. Watch me, honey. I will be kissing the ground. Period. So anyway, you all, so I'm so excited about this here journey. Your girl is not too young. Your girl is not too old. I am just right to enjoy life. So I just praise the Most High in advance, honey, for this beautiful journey and this healing that's about to take place. I would call it complete healing because, honey, I have been healing for the last 20 years. So my complete healing will take place when I arrive to the motherland. And that thing is near. So you all, please, our brothers and sisters that feel that tug and that awaken to this thing and want to go, cast down all fear, prepare, plan, do what you have to do so you can be okay when you get there, and let's make it happen. Now, when we get there, you all, we still can use wisdom on how we spend money. You know, we spend things. You know, you gonna end up spending a little bit. You know, because you're in a new place and you're going to want things. Spend a little bit, but don't go just spending crazy. When you know you have a certain budget, and that's another thing, we should still have budgets, you know, because we're gonna have to get around, we're gonna have to eat, we're gonna have to find a place to stay, you know, we're gonna have still going to have to spend funds. So we might not have to spend so many funds that we have to spend over here in the States or other places, but we still gonna have to spend funds, you know. So we have to use wisdom even when we get there on how we spend. So if you all that's already on the continent, congratulations again. And well, this is for our African family and our African American family or the African diaspora. If you all have some tips that you can share with us on what to do or what not to do that will help our experience, please drop it in the comment section, honey, because we would love to know. Okay? So anyway, yeah, so that's all. I believe that's all that I wanted to say is really to encourage our sisters and brothers that's planning. Do not be stopped. Do not be stopped because, honey, these forces over here or wherever will try to come up against you and stop you from making it. But we going to make it, okay? So I wanted to encourage you, tell you to cast down the fear, prepare well, trust the Most High God and our ancestors, and get ready to go home, okay? So you can make it happen. Some folks be like, oh, I got to save $30,000, $40,000 before I go. 50,000, honey. Good luck on that. So stop all of that and give yourself a reasonable amount. You know, just do your research and find out how much your place to stay going to cost, how much this going to cost, how much that going to cost. You know, and just do your numbers, and then you know what you working towards. Like me, I have an advantage because I'm not going with a lot of small kids, which I admire you all that is. Keep going. If you have a lot of, I don't care if you have 10 children, honey, prepare for yourself and all the babies and go on to the motherland. So, but yeah, so I won't be going with small kids. So I have that advantage where I just have to look out for myself, which I am so grateful for that. And so when I first get there, I just have to look out for myself. And I'm like wanting to be healthy, and I want to get my health together and just drop all of this American unhealthy stuff on us, on me. So I am on a journey anyway to be healthy and whole, and just spend more time eating healthy stuff. And so when I get to the motherland, I know it's going to be more healthy stuff. So I'm excited about that. So even with that, I am going to, after I taste and experience so much of that food that I'm just waiting to experience. And after I've been there a minute, I will kind of watch, how I eat and what I eat and try to eat more healthy even when I make it to the motherland. So it's not going, I won't be spending no $300 a month on food. No, honey. My amounts that I spend on food is going to be very low. Trust me. Anyway, so we have to take these things into consideration, you all, and do what you have to do, and be um, just try to be real with yourself, or just try to be realistic with what you have to do when you get there, and just do it, you know. Anyway, so that's it, you all. I just wanted to share that and encourage our sisters and brothers that's preparing. And let's do this, honey. We cannot be stopped. Let's do this, honey. We got this. We can do this, you know? Anyway, I love you all. You all have a nice one. And I shall see you all very soon. Peace and blessings, family.